Canada moves to restrict social media for children under 16. Major online safety shakeup intro. What if one of the biggest changes to the internet in Canadian history was about to happen? This week, the federal government is expected to introduce long-awaited online safety legislation that could dramatically reshape how young Canadians access social media. At the center of the proposal is a controversial and far-reaching measure: a ban on social media use for children under the age of 16. As concerns grow over harmful online content, digital addiction, cyberbullying, and AI-driven risks, Canada is preparing to take one of its boldest steps yet in regulating the digital world. But will it actually protect children or simply push the problem elsewhere? Let's take a closer look. A new era of online regulation. According to government sources, legislation expected to be introduced in Parliament this week would create a new framework for online safety and establish an independent regulator responsible for overseeing digital platforms. The proposed law would target a range of harmful online content and introduce stricter responsibilities for technology companies operating in Canada. The government's message is clear: the digital landscape can no longer operate without stronger accountability. Social media ban for children under 16. The most attention-grabbing part of the legislation is a proposed ban on social media access for users younger than 16 years old. However, there is an important exception. Platforms may be allowed to apply for exemptions if they can prove they have effective systems in place to protect young users and create a safer online environment. This approach signals that Ottawa may not be looking to eliminate youth access entirely, but instead pressure technology companies to redesign their platforms with child safety as a top priority. Experts say platform design is the real issue. Many researchers argue that the focus should not simply be on restricting children. Instead, they believe attention should be directed toward how social media platforms are built. Experts have long warned that features designed to maximize engagement, such as endless scrolling, autoplay videos, and algorithm-driven recommendations, can contribute to unhealthy online habits among young users. Some academics see the government's exemption model as an opportunity to force companies to improve their platform design rather than continuously policing children themselves. The Australia lesson. Canada isn't the first country exploring these measures. Australia previously introduced similar restrictions, becoming a global pioneer in social media regulation for minors. But reports suggest that many young users were still able to find ways around the rules. That raises a critical question: can social media bans actually work in practice? Or do they simply create new challenges for enforcement? The answer remains uncertain. Demands for greater transparency. Experts are also calling for stronger transparency requirements. Among the proposals being discussed are demands for technology companies to share more data with regulators and limit features that may encourage excessive screen time. The goal is not only to protect children from harmful content, but also to reduce exposure to systems specifically designed to keep users engaged for longer periods. Reviving a failed effort. The new legislation follows years of debate in Ottawa. Previous attempts to introduce online safety laws stalled before becoming reality. The last major proposal, known as Bill C-63, died when Parliament dissolved in early 2025. Supporters of stronger regulation argue that Canadian children currently have fewer protections than young people living in countries such as the United Kingdom and Australia, where dedicated online safety regulators already exist. What about AI chatbots? One notable difference in the government's new approach is artificial intelligence. While the legislation is expected to focus heavily on social media platforms, it is not expected to impose the same type of age-based ban on AI chatbots. Instead, AI services will likely face a separate set of responsibilities and safety requirements. The timing is significant. Just days ago, the federal government unveiled its new national AI strategy, promising major investments increased adoption of artificial intelligence technologies, and the creation of tens of thousands of new jobs. Big AI plans, big questions. The government's AI strategy presents artificial intelligence as a major economic opportunity for Canada. But critics say important questions remain unanswered. Opposition parties have argued that the plan lacks sufficient details on privacy protections, safety standards, and accountability measures. As AI becomes increasingly integrated into daily life, pressure is growing for stronger safeguards alongside innovation. AI safety concerns continue to grow. Concerns surrounding online safety intensified earlier this year following reports that internal warnings involving AI chatbot interactions had previously been identified by OpenAI. Those revelations sparked renewed calls from provincial leaders and safety advocates for stronger federal oversight of AI systems. Some officials have even pushed for mandatory national reporting requirements when online platforms receive information suggesting a user may be planning violent activity. The debate highlights a growing challenge facing governments worldwide. How do you encourage innovation while protecting public safety? Conclusion. Canada now stands at a digital crossroads. With social media restrictions for minors, stronger online safety rules, new regulatory powers, and expanding AI oversight all on the table, the government is preparing for one of the most significant technology policy shifts in decades. Supporters say these changes are essential to protect young people in an increasingly complex online world. Critics warn that enforcement challenges, privacy concerns, and questions about effectiveness remain unresolved. One thing is certain: the battle over who controls the future of the internet and how young Canadians experience it is only just beginning. What do you think? Should Canada ban social media for children under 16? Thanks for watching. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Like, subscribe, share Canada Common Untold. Stay informed with Canada Common Untold for the stories shaping Canada's future.